Anti-Semitic hate crimes in Canada are on the rise. Just last year, violent incidents against the Jewish community have increased over 700%. In response to these record levels of aggression, I know the community expects to see a strong, united response from all of our elected officials at every level of government. But in the past few weeks, a number of incidents have occurred within the government that have Canadians asking, is the federal government just plain incompetent, or do they simply not care about anti-Semitism in Canada? First, we've discovered that Heritage Canada gave $133,000 to a so-called anti-racism consultant named Laith Marouf. He's had years' worth of anti-Semitic writings and opinions clearly visible to anyone on the internet. Then we found out that it was over $600,000. There's more. We know of another minister that gave the same organization money through yet another government program. I'm sure I don't have to explain the irony of an anti-Semitic diversity consultant, but even more astounding is that the Liberals refused to act until it became a political liability, even though they knew long ago about Laith Marouf's tweets. One MP said something, and the rest of the caucus, the cabinet, and even the Prime Minister have been silent. Instead of fixing their mistakes, they even doubled down on their choices and implied that those questioning the hiring of a known bigot like Laith Marouf were quote-unquote racist. There's more. Then we found out the Canadian diplomats met with a known convicted terrorist with a long history of anti-Israel advocacy. Even worse, he was called a friend to Canada in an official statement by our government, who then tried to cover it up when confronted about it. They deleted the picture and again, silence. I shouldn't have to say this, but people who incite hate against Israel and against the Jewish people are not friends of Canada. In Marouf's case, they should not be on our government's payroll. When mistakes like these keep happening, it's clear that addressing anti-Semitism just isn't an issue for the Liberals. Anti-racism simply doesn't include the Jewish community. Actions speak louder than words, and to this date, we've heard neither actions nor words from the government promising to fix this problem. Every time, it's more political rhetoric, more division, more smoke and mirrors. The Conservative Party is the only party committed to standing firmly and consistently against anti-Semitism and our values, whether it's here in Canada or abroad at our embassies and our mission. I'll keep up my work to get to the bottom of how incidents like this could happen, how these things are vetted, why these guys can be hired. And I will not let this go. It's just too important. So join me in demanding answers. Visit melissalanceman.ca.